Namaste and a very good morning to all of you. I welcome you to my channel, The Outlier. My name is Mithun. In today's video, I'll be talking about how to create a box plot using Statcraft. But even before I demonstrate how to create a box plot, I request all of you to like, share, subscribe, and press the bell icon. A box plot is a graphical summary which gives you 5 important statistics. It's also popularly called as the 5-point summary. It tells you the minimum, the maximum, the median, the 25th percentile, as well as the 75th percentile. How do we construct a box plot using Statcraft? As you can see in your screen, there are 6 variables. This is a very popular data set, which is called as the iris data set. The first column is the flower ID. I've got flower characteristics like sepal length, sepal width, petal length, and petal width. The last variable is the species of the flower. There are 3 different species of flowers here: setosa, versicolor, and virginica. I will be using petal length and different species of flower to check the distribution of the scale variable for each of the species of flowers. So how do we construct a box plot? To construct a box plot, what you need to do is click on the analysis menu. Once you click on the analysis menu, what Statcraft does is it displays all the features in this particular software. Let me scroll down. You can see here, there's an option called as graphics. Let me click on the drop-down menu. Once I click on the drop-down menu from the top, the third option is the box plot. You can see here, the first option is scatter plot, second is bar plot, and the third option here is box plot. To construct a box plot, I will have to click on this particular option called as box plot. Once I click on the box plot, a new dialog box pops up. This is called as the box plot dialog box. By default, it is set to multiple. I will change this to group box plot. There are 2 options that I need to specify here. One is the variable, and the second one is the factor. In the variable list, I will be entering the scale variable. Petal length in centimeter is the scale variable whose distribution I want to check. I want to break this down with respect to the 3 species of flower, namely versicolor, setosa, and virginica. So what this does is it gives me 3 different box plots. The first box plot for setosa, second for versicolor, and the third one will be for virginica. So once you have done this, you have to click on the option OK. It takes a couple of moments to run the box plot. You can see here, Statcraft displays the output in the output editor. The formula and the backend R code is also shared with the users, so that if you want to replicate the same analysis using different variables, you can do this. You can just copy paste the same code in R, and you can change the variables, or you can do any advanced level of analysis. As I scroll down, you can see here, this is the output of the box plot. What do you see here? You can see here, the first, in the x-axis, the first species of flower, namely setosa, the second species of flower, versicolor, and the third species of flower, virginica. The thick line at the center represents the average or the median. You can see here, the average petal length is very small for setosa. In fact, it is the least when you compare it to the other 2 flowers. In the y-axis, we have used the variable petal length. So flowers with a smaller petal length usually predict for setosa flower. Let me make a move on to the second box plot, namely the versicolor. Now this is the median here. The median value is 4.3, approximately 4.3, which means that when we look at versicolor, they have a moderate petal length. They are higher than setosa, but certainly the petal length on an average is less than Virginica. Let's look at the third kind of flower here, which is Virginica. When you look at the average petal length for Virginica, it seems to be the highest. It is around 5.5 centimeters. So this is how, using a simple box plot, we can compare the averages for 3 different species. Now, what is the learning that we have got from this exercise? The learning is very simple. Setosa flowers have a smaller petal length. Virginica flowers have a larger petal length, and versicolor have moderate petal length. So this is how a box plot gives us a 5-point summary, namely minimum, maximum, median, 25th percentile, as well as 75th percentile. So thank you very much for watching this video. I request you to like this particular video and share the same with your friends and relatives. Thank you very much. Have a great day.